Hi, Grace. Grayson, right next to you. Hi, Ava.
My name is Tori.
Hi, Tori. Spencer. Nice to meet you. Hi, Selena, and I'm Mark.
Hi, Mark. Hi, Mark.
We're going to ask you to pull your hair out just a little bit. There you go. And clip you on right here. Whoops. Bad hands. I would have got an error on that if I was a baseball player. There we go. Put it right there. And then I'm going to take this, put it up here, and then you can put your hair back. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
Don't speak into the girl.
And you just look at me.
Just talk regularly.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, first off, and if we have to stop the interview if you get this question wrong.
Okay.
What's your name?
Bella.
Say, my name is Bella.
Okay. Is that all? Okay.
Say it.
My name is Bella.
What's your last name, Bella?
Owens.
Oh, is it B-E-L-L-A-O-W-E-N-S?
Yes.
Awesome, Bella. So, what grade are you in, Bella?
Third grade.
Third grade. Wow. So you've been here for 4 years? You had
Yeah.
kindergarten here too? That's great. So when you all came up with this idea, what made you think of the idea?
Well, we were wanting to let them tutor, everybody tutor, because we thought it was so fun. So we were like, let's make up a leadership crew that's called the tutor team.
Well, that's great. Did you come up with the name? Your group did?
Yeah.
Great. So when you're in class sometimes, and the teacher's asking questions, do you ever see some of your friends who maybe don't know how to do the work? And is that what made you think about how to help?
Yeah.
Tell me about that. What was it like when you saw your friends couldn't do the work?
I thought it was sad. So we thought we should tutor people because it was really sad that they were frustrated that they couldn't do the work. So,
Great. And when you're in third grade, you said, right?
Yeah.
So do you help tutor littler kids?
Yeah.
So I know from when I was in school way long ago that when I was in first grade, I thought the third graders were like the coolest people in the world. So did the first graders really like you guys for helping them out?
Yeah.
They do? So do you ever get to hang out with them at recess or anything?
No, we have like separate recesses.
Do you see them in the halls anytime?
Yeah.
So do they talk to you more now that you're kind of their friend?
Yeah.
Well, great. So does it make you feel proud? Or how does it make you feel to help out littler kids?
It does make me feel proud of myself that I'm helping littler kids.
Great. And why is that?
It's because I feel that they're learning more and they're having fun while they're learning.
Great. Bella, you were awesome. Thank you very much. Our drill we're going to do is say, my name is. Just go ahead.
My name is Grayson Goldenhirsch.
All right. Grayson, can you spell the first name for me?
Grayson.
And last name?
Goldenhersh.
And you are in?
Third grade.
Third grade also. Okay, great. So tell me about, what are you guys studying in third grade right now?
We've been doing a little bit of science, and we're doing a lot of math lately, and reading, and, well, that's pretty much all we're doing.
What are the kind of things you're studying in science class?
We haven't been doing much science.
What are you really hitting hard right now?
We've been learning about, presidents, I'm pretty sure.
The presidents?
Yeah.
Well, great. So when you're smart, you get what teachers are saying all the time, but you look around and you can tell some of your buddies maybe aren't getting it.
Yeah.
How does that make you feel when you see your friends?
Well, it makes me feel a little upset to see that everyone else is getting a little struggled, but at the same time, I'm not struggling. Well, not all the time, but I'm not struggling, and see everyone else struggling, and it just makes me feel upset that they don't know how to do it, and they get frustrated.
And then what did that make you want to do?
Well, that made me want to come up with the tutor team with the group. So.
And tell me what exactly the tutor team does.
Well, we go to at 8:40 and 45 in the morning. We go to a class, and then the teacher of the class, she picks out students and then we tutor them. And we do sight words and we have books for them to read.
Well, that's great. And so when you're tutoring them, can you tell that the littler kids like having a big third grader help them out?
Yeah, they really enjoy being with the bigger kids, and they really enjoy because we want them to have fun too.
And sometimes it's easier for one student to explain it to another student than maybe than it is for a teacher.
Yeah.
Because the students kind of talk the same way and they kind of get it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can you give me an example of what you've helped someone with?
Well, a little girl named Aubrey, she is having trouble with writing, so I keep a writing book for her I bring to tutoring all the time, and when she gets to write in it all the time, and I see how she's improving writing, and I see how she's struggling, and I have her write the ABCs to see which letters she needs help with.
Well, great. And has she gotten better since this has started? And do you tell her that?
Yeah.
And how does she feel when she hears the good things that you have to say?
Well, I don't know exactly, but I see her smile whenever I tell her, and then she laughs. And sometimes I brought a piece of candy once because she was doing really well.
Great.
She was really happy.
Well, that's great. Well, thank you for taking some time to talk to me.
You're welcome.
You did a great job. Start now. My name is.
My name is Tori Strange.
Okay, and it's T-O-R-I.
No, it's T-O-R-I-E.
Oh, I was so close. And Strange, S-T-R-A-N-G-E?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So you seem to be the oldest person here. What grade are you in?
I'm in 5th.
5th grade. So as a 5th grader, you're working with what grades on down?
Well, we can work with any grade we want to, or like any grade that needs help with anything.
So you're not necessarily assigned to any specific,
Yeah.
or do you work different subjects, or how does that work?
Yeah, we'll sometimes like work with reading or writing and all that.
What do you think your expert subject is?
Well, I've been working with kindergartners lately, so the best on that really with them is the sight words and the numbers.
So has it given you sort of an appreciation for what your teachers go through when you're trying to get them to learn something and it's just not happening?
Yeah.
Can you tell me a little bit about anything you have to do with when some of the kids just weren't getting it?
Well, like whenever some of the kids weren't getting it, I'd say, well, just sound it out. You'll get it. And they would sound it out, they get it, and then I tell them to go home and work on some of the words that they didn't get right, sound it out, sound every word out during class, and they come back and they get the word right every time.
And how does that make you feel?
It makes me feel like happy in the inside, and it makes me feel proud for them.
Now you, like we were talking, been here a little bit longer. What was it like when this idea came about? Can you tell me a little bit about how the idea came about?
Well, we just got done tutoring the kindergartners, and we were walking back, and we were talking about how much we like tutoring and everything, so we decided to start a group, and we were coming up with random names, and then someone thought of tutor team, so that's what we called it.
And how does someone get into the tutor team? Do they have to have a teacher help them with the application, or how does it work?
Well, they'll write an application about what subject they're good at, and what time they can tutor and all that, and then they have to get their teacher's signature, and then they'll turn it into Miss Owens, and she'll assign them a classroom and a student to tutor.
Now, has this given you any ideas about the future of maybe wanting to be a teacher down the line somewhere?
Well, it does, and it kind of doesn't, because I've always wanted to grow up to be like a biologist or like a scientist, and it sometimes it helps me and it makes me feel better for everyone. And
well, great. I think that's all I have. Now look at me and you try to avoid looking at the light there. So let's say your first and last name again. Hi, my name is.
My name is Ava Wingenbach.
Okay, Ava, A-V, and last name?
W-I-N-G-E-N-B-A-C-H.
And you are, I'm going to say 4th grader.
Yes.
Oh, that's so good. So Ava, tell me what made you want to be part of Tutor Team?
I wanted to help kids learn if they were struggling, and I used to be one of those people that struggled and I needed help and I didn't know what to do, and I wanted to be able to help other people if they had that problem.
So you needed help at one time. Do you think it would be easier for you to learn some things getting help from a student rather than a teacher?
I think it does help. From my experience, I think it would help if a student taught, because it kind of gives a little more, because the teacher already learned everything and they already say like it's really easy, and the students that would help you understand it, I guess, like a little more because they learned it really recently, yes, and I think it just really helps, and it's kind of like more easier to talk to a student your age or close to your age.
Well, what topics or what subjects did you find hard when you were younger?
I kind of got math like a little bit struggling, because whenever I was subtracting a little bit, it was a little tough.
So have you shared that with any of the kids that you've helped and said, hey, I've had problems too, you'll get it?
Yeah, like if they are not understanding it and they're really struggling and they think that they can't do it, I say, listen, you can trust me, I went through what you went through and I know how to do it.
And when you guys all got together to think about the name for this and the whole idea, why did you really want to do it?
I really wanted to do it because I wanted to help people, I wanted to help people learn, but not like in a bad way. I wanted to do it in a good way, and like not make it totally boring and like math problem, and another one. I wanted to like take little breaks and make it a little like what they would like to do, and I thought it would be nice.
And you guys are kind of going to be famous from now on in your school as the ones who started this. That's pretty cool. You know, 10 years from now, they probably may not remember your names, but they'll say, there was this group of kids who started this really neat program. How does that make you feel?
Makes me feel good. Like I want to be known. I don't want to be like someone that just sits down by themselves.
Great. Well, I appreciate you taking time to talk to me.
You're welcome.
Can, as everyone else has done, say hi or say my name is.
Hi, my name is Grace Eimer,
And you are in the,
5th grade.
and it's Grace, G-R-A-C-E. And can you spell your last name for me?
E-I-M-E-R.
E-I-M-E-R. Okay, great, Grace. You are the fifth and final interview here of the founders. Tell me a little bit about why you wanted to help found this group.
I wanted to help found this group because people were struggling in certain subjects that I was getting or someone else was getting. And me and Tori went to this kindergarten classroom every day to help these kindergartners, help them with their sight words and with their numbers and with their ABCs.
Now, a lot of times in schools, the older kids aren't always really nice to the younger kids. I've heard that. Now, so it's kind of strange that you guys would go out of your way to be extra nice to the younger kids.
Well, just because we're older doesn't mean we get to push them around more.
It gives you an opportunity to
Help them.
Yeah. So what has been the best thing about this for you?
Learning how the kids want to learn, how they want to do this. If they want to do ABCs before counting, they can do that because they might like the ABCs better than the counting, so we can take more time with the counting to help them learn.
Now, what has been the best part about it for you?
Seeing the kids improve their work.
Can you tell me about someone you've worked with who's gotten better at something?
This little girl named Mia, her words don't come out sometimes properly, and her words, when she sounds out the words, it just sounds so much better from the beginning.
And how does that make you feel?
It makes me feel proud of her.
And has she been very appreciative of your help?
Yes. She always wants to hug me if we see her in the halls, give her high fives, ask her if she's been doing her work that we told her she should be doing.
And does she share with you how you know, I got an A on this paper, I got a star on this paper because of your help?
Yeah.
Well, that's great. Well, thank you for taking time to talk.
Thank you.
Travel to D, do 7 times 7, 8 times 7, and 10 times 7. So let's do that one, because you're 6, you seem pretty good at that. So let's do your 7 times 7. 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or you could do 7, 7, 7, and 7. So go ahead and count these up.
Okay.
A-I-M-E Owens, O-W-E-N-S, and I teach 2nd grade.
Okay, now how did you get involved in this project?
Well, here at Brenham Woods we do a program called The Leader in Me. So we have several leadership groups that were already in place. And this group of kids, I've kind of worked with them in different leadership groups, and they came to me and they said, hey, we're doing a little bit of tutoring and we would love to open this up to the entire school. So I kind of just worked out the bugs for them and then they took over.
What was your initial reaction when they came to you with this idea?
I was just like, this Leader in Me thing is awesome. These kids are taking the initiative to start programs. They're not waiting for a teacher or a staff member to do it for them. They're inspired to do it themselves.
Does that kind of tell you something about their future, this little group here who's going to take over the world?
Absolutely. I just think that we are really growing leaders here at Brenham Woods. Even in kindergarten we have kids that are in leadership positions that just amaze me every single day.
Well, you hear so much about how mean kids are to other kids.
Right.
It has to warm your heart to see how wonderful these kids are to kids that are younger than them.
Absolutely. I mean, when I walk through the hallways, like during my plan time or when I'm taking my kids to recess, some of the tutoring will be going on because there's 40 tutors that are signed up to do it, that apply to do it. And just seeing them work with the kids is just amazing. They're so nurturing with them, and it's just a really cool thing to see.
And it carries on past that. The one girl was telling about high-fiving in the hallways.
Absolutely.
It has to make for a tighter-knit,
Right.
closer school.
Right, absolutely. I mean, we have buddy classes already in place, and just they see each other, and it's just like they connect, and it's just like they're already mentoring each other.